I did say I was going to be doing some bicep curls, lateral raises, tricep extensions, and focus on some bodybuilder type movements, but I can't get away from the big three. They're my favorite lifts. I enjoy doing them, and there's carryover to my sport, which is powerlifting. So I don't know if I'll ever have time to do those bicep curls and stuff and lateral raises. I know I will eventually. Here I am doing just a really light workout. This is literally the day after my injury, and I canceled my appointments in the morning. And even though it took me a while to basically hobble out of bed and get moving around, I worked up the courage to do some light deadlifts and just move around and get some shit done. I'm doing a shirtless workout because I periodically do these maybe every 3 weeks, just to get a sense for my body fat. I can always assess myself if I'm getting leaner or if I'm getting fatter. I guess I'll talk about aesthetics in another video. I kind of want to just talk about kind of what it's going to take for me to get to where I want to be. And one thing that comes with goal setting when you're trying to build your strength for powerlifting or any strength sport or any sport period is that you focus on doing the best you can with what you got. And in this case, doing incline bench was a way for me to build some strength in the upper body without being in a flat bench, because a flat bench requires me to arch a little bit harder. The incline makes it easier on my back. Deadlifting, I was very tentative because my lower back was bothering me. It still bothers me. I mean, making this video is bothering me, sitting down here in the chair talking. When I do some deadlifts, interestingly enough, I do feel it, but it feels like it's working. So if anything, I'm definitely getting blood to the area, and I really think it's really helping me heal a lot faster. At least in hindsight it is. I have no idea how I'm going to feel the next day. Here I am doing some box squats. I only do like a few in this video. It's a very uninteresting exercise to watch. But, a high box squat, because I'm not squatting barely even to parallel. But this kind of helps me learn the mechanics again and build myself up. Alright, so incline presses for 185 pounds. I'm even surprised for how much I can do. I think it's interesting with the incline presses that when you lift the weight off the rack, it feels like you can only do 3 or 4, and then you just really focus, and then you end up doing 10. So that's kind of what happens to me when I do these sets. I swear to God, that's what bench press feels like. It's what high rep deadlifts feel like. And when I mean high rep deadlifts, I mean like 8, like 5 or more reps. Basically anything above 3. So what I do as a focus point, as I kind of goof off, I call it goofing off because I'm just trying stuff, I'm not really specifically doing any particular written workout plan. I just figured, hey, I'll do some deadlifts and some bench press. And I kind of just went at it. So what I'm doing is, since I can't really lift heavy and train like I'm supposed to for my powerlifting meet, what I can do is I can practice my setup, I can practice my form, I can practice my breathing, and just practice taking a deep breath and really positioning myself in a way where I can get in the ideal position for a pull. And that in itself requires a little bit of mental habits, because you want to be able to set up the same way every single time. If you've seen like a really elite lifters lift, I watch a lot of Dan Green videos of him deadlifting as kind of inspiration. And he has the same setup every single time. The way he takes his breath in, the way he holds his hands out, the way he does a first tug of the bar and then the second pull of the bar. It's a very consistent method. And for me, I have 2 or 3 variations of how I set up, and they keep on changing. I'm not consistent. So when you are able to consistently set up, it allows you to take that part out of your brain. It allows you to not waste the energy to set up like that. Because training for single reps is a skill and an art by itself. When you're doing multiple reps, like I'm doing a bunch of singles with 315. I end up doing like maybe, 10 or 15 singles with 315. Now, it would have been easier to just do 3 sets of 5, or maybe a set of 6 and a set of 5 and a set of 4, and just kind of grind them too, because the weight is light enough. But I didn't want to make my back too hot or basically risk any irritation there with high rep stuff. And I also just wanted to really focus on carryover to the event, because the event is powerlifting. I'm trying to get back I'm trying to prep myself for it, because even though I'm far from 100%, I can still train in a way that preps me for the day of my lifting. So since I'm going into my training sessions with not a lot of aggression and trying to really destroy the weights like I normally would in a hard training session, I'm actually just really focusing on technique, form, and setup. I'm trying to make sure that my bar path is where it should be. I'm making sure that my flexibility is where it needs to be. I'm making sure that I'm breathing the way I'm supposed to be, tightening my core the way I'm supposed to be. It's sort of a kind of a little art and practice in itself, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Anyways, if you liked the video, click like. And anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.